It is what it is. Hey, I saw the results. I still woke up and chased. I'm hungry for this. I'm hungry for this. I want the world and everything. And I just tell my girl I love her. Say she loving me, but she mad at me. So she spell it L-U-V. Living lavishly, walk around a double C. Got no salary, everything I kill I eat. They all doubted me, till they see me on the screen. They all proud of me, same people that ain't believe. Burning calories, running shit up with my team. Say your majesty, know I'm living like a king. About 25 a day, that's just my daily schedule. Ain't about who doing better, cause we gon' win together. I hit another level, I had to apply the pressure. Was showing up for free, now I charge them.
What's good, YouTube? What's good? We back again. It's the No Middleman Podcast. We are back Tuesday. Hopefully everybody had a great day. We're gonna have to wake Lady C up, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all get at her in these chats. We're gonna wake her up tonight. We're gonna get her going tonight. We have Lady C at the top. We got your favorite white girl with the black haircut at the top right. Conversation with Soft Rain, like Reign Supreme. We got your favorite uncle at the bottom, Uncle Plug for Uncle Plug TV.
Hey yo, big fat.
Hey, Plug, you pause real hard.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna have to come back and go out and come back in. Good afternoon, everybody. Let's see if that's better. We'll see if that help you, Plug. Is that
good?
Okay. Cool. We got everybody already chat in the chat. We got Classic 333. What's up, Classic?
Big dog. Hey.
Hey, Classic. Hey, Jen.
Frame Jen. Classic said, he said, I ain't not there, but I'm here. He said, y'all be on y'all best behavior tonight, all right? We're going to try. The first two topics should be pretty subtle, but then we'll get into the meat and potatoes. But y'all make sure y'all wake up Lady C. We're got to get her on her boat going. How y'all Tuesday been, man? It's Tuesday, second Monday of the week.
Mm-hmm. It was slow motion today, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I did lose some, but I ain't do what I wanted to do. But I had time to sit back, you know what I'm saying, and get on my, I was working on some things and my on what I wanted to do for my theme, my intro and all that good stuff. Trying to get everything, moving like it should, and came up with some topics and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Trying to. Get ready for the show and get the show right. And I had some time to sit back and do some, I've been sports betting my ass off lately. I just been laying off. I put one together tonight. You feel me? I told him to tap in with me. You feel me? I got one that's already didn't hit. You feel me?
That baseball?
Yeah. You already know.
Yeah, baseball.
That boy Vladimir Gutierrez. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
What's up, Miles? Welcome in, Miles. Miles in there, 333. We got a good one for y'all today. As you see by the thumbnail, we're going to talk about the rise and the fall of some people. So we're going to be talking a little bit about OBJ. That's going to be our first part, mainly probably for me and Plug. I don't know if the ladies are really familiar with him too much, but he actually was on the Pivot where he gave some pretty unique insight, and I kind of definitely want to hear Plug thoughts on what he said. And then also we got Diddy. Diddy got 4-year sentence, so we're gonna dive into that, and then we're gonna get into the women's stuff in the last two topics. So you know how we do. I ain't gonna even say what they're about, but we're gonna get into them things. He said Uncle Plug look into ASML buying her. Oh, okay, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this first topic of the night. We're gonna jump into OBJ. OBJ was on the Pivot. So he our icebreaker, but I was very interested in what he said. He said, "I keep forgetting y'all in different." Yeah. We Central Standard Time. I think April the only one on a different time than us.
I'm Eastern.
Yeah. So we're gonna pop into his interview real quick, but he gonna say something that I want to hear what Plug has to say about it. So we're gonna get this started. This is OBJ at the Pivot. So listen up.
That I'm like. As I sat there with it, I feel like I never talk about regrets because I feel like at once upon a time, the decision you made was what you wanted at the time. So you live with that. But this is one that I feel like if I didn't get to go out there and run one route, you know, it's like unfinished. And my pops, my mom's teaching me growing up, like we never would start something and not finish it, you know? Like that was just the rule of the house. The way that everything went down, I just can't go out like that and live the rest of my life with having to even think like about my career and then be like, well, how did I finish it? You know? So short answer, nah. I'm not here to retire.
Then what's the finish line is?
I don't know what it is. I think it's in my heart. I think it's not stats. It's not, you know, I won a Super Bowl. Do I wish, yeah, that's a long story there. I wish I could have finished that game because it was like the moment I had with God before that game was just me knowing, all I was saying to him was thank you. Like, thank you for this opportunity. Like, win, lose, or draw. Like, thank you for everything that I've been through in my life for this moment. And I already know that I'm going to shine. Like, thank you for allowing me, you know, everything that they got to say about me. And like, it was that moment of like, yeah, go do your thing. He gave me the reward in the end, but it was like, I wanted that day. I was ready. I was prepped, you know? So it's not about the stats, because I wanted to break and beat Jerry record and all that. And, you know, a couple of things happened where, like, realistically, it's not happening. It ain't about the ring. It's just about that love in my heart in which, you know, you play the game for so long and then the politics get into it and things happen to where you kind of get lost in that road of like, man, do I really love this? And that was a tough thing last year where I feel like you're getting paid X amount, right? And for me, I'm in a place where like we're over the hill thinking about, you know, the next couple steps. And it was really hard for me to take the thing that I love the most in Miami and walk away from it and find that peace in my heart, that resolve. Like it was one of the most difficult things that I love, but it became like poison to me. Like something that you love so much that was good for you that now is harming me, you know? And it's in the way I'm looking at it from a business standpoint. I'm looking at it and I'm getting paid X amount, $3 million. I'm looking at all of the things that I have over here that is gonna set me up for the rest of my life and make sure my kids like are good. And I'm spending all my time on this and I'm not getting a reward at all. I'm not even getting it in my heart. Like I'm not, you know, like a bit of resentment to like have to wake up and then go into that building, even though it's a blessing and a privilege and all those things to be in the league. It just became like poison to me. And like to be able to, it was like a real grown man thing for me to be able.
So as you see there, the part I wanted you to really pay attention to, mainly Plug, I think it's very dangerous when we start to hear people say that something that people would die for becomes poison to them. This gentleman was saying that he made $3 million sitting on the bench, not doing nothing for the Miami Dolphins. But he was sitting back thinking like, man, because he goes into like, he felt like he didn't want to go to practice. He didn't want to put in that type of work. And then he goes back to saying that, hey, I got $3 million over here, but then I got my family and I got all this extra stuff off the field on the other side that can make me more money and set my family up. And I wanted to hear your opinion, Plug, because this is why I called this episode today, The Rise and the Fall. For y'all who aren't familiar with Odell Beckham, it was only one play that made Odell Beckham famous. It was one catch that made him famous. It made him famous. All the kids wanted to dye the top of their hair blonde. Everybody started getting their hair cut like him. No homo, no Diddy. We're going to be talking about him tonight, but he's a good-looking guy, so women love him. He's like the Chris Brown of football, but he doesn't have the Chris Brown talent. So it really made me upset listening to him because you got a person who's literally saying that literally outside of the game became more important than the game. And this is why I always tell people you have to be very careful with the people who you want to follow after or call a role model or kids look up to, because a lot of young kids looked up to this man, especially black kids. And now he's starting to second guess it. Now he just wants to come back. And as April spoke about too, he was suspended for the PEDs. They beat me to it, but he was suspended for the PEDs allegedly, and he's going to be suspended for 6 games a year. I don't even think he's on a roster at the moment anyway. But I wanted to hear your opinion about this, Plug, because we all know how serious the game is. And to hear somebody who rise came off of the backs of everybody's dollars, came off the back of young men, people who are dying to get in this game. We had the anniversary of Kyron Lacey yesterday from LSU, who took his own life. So I just wanted to hear your thoughts on like how you feel about this, and then we'll get to the comments as well.
All right. Well, first I'm gonna go ahead and say Rest in peace to my boy Lacey.
Yeah.
Another thing, that catch was a catch, and it was what it was. I didn't give a doggone about that man's career. Like to tell you the truth, I hate spoiled, entitled looking ass people. No matter what it looked like or what you were going through, I don't like you, buddy. Because what you did to Josh Norman, and I just got done watching a expose on CTE, and he spearheaded Josh Norman in the game. But when he did that, I really just like fell out with buddy. You understand? And these dudes be so privileged having all this money. I mean, all these endorsements, all these contracts, opportunities that, you know what I'm saying, somebody else would take seriously. You got the gall, bro, to sit there and say that the outside of the game became more than the game. The game gave you everything that you have outside of the game. Not to say your family wouldn't be okay, but they're really okay because of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you get to the point where you just get so entitled. You're the reason why most of our kids be acting like hoes out here. Just to keep it blunt and straightforward. You're the reason why. Because see, when you are in the front and people can see you, and I told you, people treat you how they look, not how you are. So they're going to look at you and want to be like you. You got to set an example, bro. Every time you got to set an example of strength, honor, and dedication to these young men, man. And for you to say that, bro, get you a poodle or something. Get you a Shih Tzu or something. Get you one of them emotional dogs for you to walk around with. Man, you got Junior on your back, so you got your Pepe. How dare you?
Yeah, I just wanted to open up by, because when I thought about the whole title of it, the rise and the fall, and I think sometimes we get so big that we forget the influence that we have. I think the same thing possibly happened with Diddy as well. He got so big, and we'll talk about him in a second, but I think a lot of times we forget what important role we play. And to hear him come on national TV and talk that way, it just made me really think about, like, this dude became famous off the backs of hardworking Americans. And now you telling us that the game don't mean anything, but then you saying that you don't want to end on that note. Well, I don't know what team would want to pick you up after hearing what you just said. Yeah. And that was the first 3 minutes of his interview. That wasn't even the meat and potato of his interview. So
yeah, if my team pick him up, I burn my jersey.
I think he'll end up. I think the Giants will get him and let him retire.
Why?
It'll just be something nostalgic for them in the city.
Man, he didn't bring no championship, man. He didn't bring number, but you were doing all these antics on the sideline, man, fighting with the net, just getting attention. You just wanted attention, man. You was like a broad on the fight, man. Every time you start acting up and be on the sideline looking all crowd, turn the game, bro. Man.
Do y'all ladies even know who this is?
I know him as a football player. Like, I didn't know his status. That's why I went and read up on it real quickly while he was speaking. But
yeah. So,
you don't need to know him. He all right.
But I'm gonna let April read the comments so we can get into the meeting material. But I just wanted to bring that up for my boy Plug and our sports fans out there. So hold on.
Miles said, "Is he about to cry yet again?"
That's all he do. He a hoe.
Classic said, "April for the super straight face." Yeah, I was reading, y'all. I was just trying to get caught up on his status and didn't know he was suspended for PEDS. Yeah. Classic said, when Odell took his contract in Bitcoin, he was exercising foresight. Miles said, the words of retirement are coming. Jen said, yes, he took a suspension, and so did Conor McGregor. Classic said, Dale had some good-ass game. Ooh. It came out so freely.
Go ahead. It's in your heart. It was in your heart.
I've been working on it, y'all. I really have. That catch was only famous because of who he did it against.
That is so good.
Classic said Odell can ball when he was healthy and young. He's definitely Team Sugar, though. His soap is definitely exist.
Allegedly.
Classic said can't speak on Lacey because my opinion isn't going to go over well.
Oh, mine didn't go over well either, class. When me and Plug did this about, I want to say a year ago, me and Plug talked about it. So.
Oh, that was her reading face, Jen. Yes, it was my reading face. Got her. Miles said that cuss word came off easy. It did. It did. Ew, April's cussing.
Yeah, she surely is, y'all.
I've been working on it, y'all. So
ladies, see, don't they say what's in your heart will come out of the mouth? Yeah, I'm telling you.
Jen said potty mouth.
You need some coffee, baby.
She said she was tired. She been working. But we're gonna get her hyped up. Trevor, them last two topics gonna get her. Don't even worry about it. She ain't gonna go out without a fight now. So as we spoke about earlier, going into our next segment of the rise and the fall. This rise and fall is gonna pertain to old Diddy. Diddy was sentenced. His sentencing came out. So I just want to let you guys hear what they had to say, and then would love to hear what you guys think about it. Oh, he already got that classic.
No, I ain't got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just check. I'm checking. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna research it, bro.
Let me put this speed up. All right.
Breaking news in Lower Manhattan, where Sean Combs was sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison. With time served, it will be a shorter time.
We have team coverage on this story as well. We begin with Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson, who is outside of the court. Kimberly.
Yes, and people gathered out here now learning about this sentence. Sean Combs sentenced to 4 years, 2 months in prison. Of course, that will also include taking off the 13 months that he has already served in jail in Brooklyn. He will also be followed by 5 years of supervised release and have to pay a $500,000 fine. That is the maximum fine. This sentence is far less than what the prosecution wanted. That group wanted a sentence of at least 11 years behind bars. The defense wanted far less, 14 months. Again, he has already served 13 months. Sean Combs spoke this afternoon. It was the first time that we heard from him at length since this trial started. The 8-week trial started. He spoke for about 12 minutes. He told the judge that he had lost respect for myself. He had lost respect, that he had been humbled and broken to his core. He said that he hated himself right now, that he had been stripped down to nothing. He apologized to his children, telling his mother also, who's been here in the courtroom since the very beginning, that, quote, "You taught me better." He then asked the judge for mercy. He said he begged the honor for mercy. He said if he'd given him a second chance, I wouldn't let him down, that he took full responsibility for his crimes. Again, the judge not buying that, taking a sentence somewhere in between what the prosecution and the defense wanted. The woman at the center who opened this entire can of worms, Combs' former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Of course, she is a woman we saw in that video from the hotel in 2016 in Los Angeles. Prosecutors say she was trying to leave a so-called freak off. Combs did not want that to happen, and he was beating and attacking her. This afternoon, just a few minutes ago, we had a statement from Cassie Ventura's attorney saying, quote, "While nothing can undo the true trauma caused by Combs, the sentence imposed recognizes the impact of the serious offenses he committed." The judge today during sentencing, at the end of the day, also commending the women, Ventura and a woman who testified by the name of Jane, another one of Combs' exes, for their bravery in coming forward and telling the truth. We are waiting here outside the courtroom. Usually at the end of the day, we see Combs' family, his children, his mother, and many supporters leave this courthouse. We will look for that and bring you any updates.
So how do you all feel about, I don't know if you guys kept up with his case at all. How do you guys feel about Diddy getting 4 years sentence? They are going to use his 13 months that was served. So do you guys feel like that was fair or not? I know a lot of people right now are discussing that they don't even feel like he should have got that, because the judge actually talks about how they couldn't allow the DV incident to like go unpunished, but he was already technically punished for that by the money he paid her. So I want to hear y'all opinions on, do you guys feel like this was fair for Diddy, and what you think about the 4 year sentence?
Super fair. Super fair. Too fair.
But on what? Because you got to think about it. The charges that they had on him, he beat him. He didn't get charged for racketeering. He didn't get charged for prostitution. He didn't get charged for anything that they called So what are you giving him 4 years for, though?
For being
What
free.
what is he convicted of to get 4 years? I didn't.
That's what I'm saying. That's the question everybody asks.
Yeah, he was guilty on the big charges, but he was still guilty on the small charges. And he had 48 months. You do 40 off of 48, y'all do the math. He got 13 months credited. Well, I'll tell you what he got. Hold on. We'll do that right now. You get 48 months, subtract 8, you do 40 off of 48, and then subtract the 13 months. And he doing 27 months. He'll be home in 2 years and 3 months.
And then I think I saw somewhere where they're trying to let him serve at Leonardwood or what? Where is it at?
He'll since his what's the name wasn't heinous. He gonna go in there with a low custody. So he'll end up going, you know what I'm saying, from the jail. All right, he'll probably do in prison, which would be club fed anyway. Club fed, he'll probably do 8 months. So subtract that 8 months.
You gotta get off of good behavior.
8 months he'd be at a halfway house, still being the CEO of Bad Boys Records. He'll be all right.
500,000 is not even. That's pennies in his pocket.
So
run for your life. Run for
So this is what. So the initial federal charge that he were facing was racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitution on 2 counts, right? So after his trial and after they found him guilty, he was only found guilty out of those 3 things. He was found guilty for the 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, which is a violation of the Federal Mann Act, which I want to talk about because for these pro-black people, I don't know why y'all rooting that on, but we'll get to that in just a second.
The Federal Mann Act?
So not guilty. He was not guilty for racketeering, conspiracy, or sex trafficking charges. So for those who don't know, the Mann Act was officially known as the White Slave Traffic Act of 1910. It originated in the United States, June 1910. This was actually named after James Robert Mann, who was the congressman in Illinois. So this was something that was actually done, supposed to be there to protect. And now everybody's okay with another black man getting charged with something that we would really cry wolf on if it was a different case. So I want to hear people's opinion.
I truly gotta say, you got punished out of thin air for something that no real talk. You got punished out of thin air, something you were supposed to get bam for. So all them tears they were shedding and do all this right here, when they got behind the wall and they got away from the judge, they were like, good look, dog, good look. Because he gonna do all that in the halfway house. He probably do a couple months, do a walkthrough, and then he gonna go to work release. He gonna go to a work camp. I mean, he gonna go somewhere where he gonna be able to do work release, and he already has a job. He's a CEO, and he be right to do what he do. It ain't no pressure. Man, look, I shed no tears for you, Pimpin. None. That what they gave you was sweet. It's sweet. Sweet, I say. Sweet, I say. I done seen people get more. I seen people get more time for a driver's license. Habitual offender.
Right.
Straight like that.
Lady C, did you follow this at all? Did you follow his case at all? Did you follow his case at all?
The only thing I really have to say about it is he got a slap on the wrist, and people, what they ain't considering is the connections he got behind the deal. Only people that I guess thinking that way is really seeing into this. So he has some favor with this court system judge, and I do believe he's a part of something deeper that's connected to a lot of the Caucasians, and this is how come he's gotten a slap on the wrist and it wasn't to the max like it should have been. It's a lot we don't know, but just by the looks of this, bro rolling with the big dogs, and that's why he's smooth sailing. And like Plug was saying, really, this ain't no time he gonna do. Good behavior, he'll be out. And it all depends. If he get another lawyer, he might can get some stuff sped up on some stuff that he agreed to do inside the prison. So we already know our system is crooked.
Okay.
We already know all you need is money, and it's about who you know. You can get what you want and where you need to be.
And he
Sad, but it's the truth.
Yeah, he paid
slap. You got to look. You know how when your kid acting up and you got their hand and you told them to be still and you kind of now you don't pop them. You just squeeze their wrist a little bit and they go and then that's what he got.
That little bit of correction.
But so I want us to take a step back because we saying this is a slap on the wrist. We say, okay, we understand that he has the money to pay to play. We get that. We ain't arguing that at all. I think Lady C hitting it right on the head. Not debating that at all. With that being said, if we allow somebody of his stature to get found under these type of laws, how will we ever fix a system for the people who don't have the money to pay to play? Who phone on?
Okay. Now, what they say is the lack of the resources, the lack of the money, the lack of everything that they're talking about that makes us act in that certain fashion. How the powers that be say we act in that fashion. So that's just showing them like, listen, you got all this status, you should act better than that. That's a true example of saying, hey, you got all these resources now, you can get out of hand now. I'm gonna give you a little time, but you ain't gonna do nothing but work. Man, look, all that bread you got, bro, do what you like, bro. But conduct yourself better, set a better example. Because all that freaking stuff you were doing, you probably need to be stopped. God probably some spiritual somebody intervened and said you need to be stopped. You need to cease this horrible behavior because I can use you to do good. You know what I'm saying? You already beat this murder for hire case.
So do you feel like he more should come out and be almost like one of those what they call them activist type people?
Man, ain't nobody real, bro. Gonna be messing with that freak ass nigga. Nobody.
Y'all don't think so?
Man, look.
Either they are the same kind of person that he is will flock back to him.
The aesthetics. He'll probably be behind the scenes more low key like Russell Simmons. But I tell you right now, bro, ain't nobody, man. Just the aesthetics, man. All that stuff that came out about him in the trial.
So we don't have forgiveness for people?
Well, look at here. All that stuff came out about him in the trial. It's a lot more of those just like him in this life. So that ain't gonna do nothing but just be a little chip in his I guess you can say respect out here. That's a little chip because a lot of them is doing that or even worse. So folks just ain't getting caught. They doing some stuff out here. So the only question I would have is his crying. Are you crying because you ain't never done time before like this and you don't want to do it? Or are you crying because you got caught and you know it's finna change some things with some contracts? Let's think a little bit deeper than this thing. Some money that he has fronted up on some stuff. Some deals that he had is finna get changed because of this time he's about to do.
I respect.
And I truly believe.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
I truly believe we gotta really be careful what we saying when it comes to him because bro, he got status, and it is with a real deep with a group. Yeah.
Legend.
I agree, but so that's why I said I wanted to kind of move the goalpost a little bit because at the same time we're saying this about him, but you wouldn't feel that way if this was somebody you knew personally who got charged for these type of acts and didn't have the money, and instead of 4 years they got life. That's my question. It's like it's almost like I understand everybody's focusing on who the person is, but we're in a society today because this is what Black people complain about: the system, and it's like when we don't ever talk about okay, yeah, he got a slap on the wrist. So how are we going to fight to get everybody else a slap on the wrist? Who deserves a slap on the wrist?
But with that slap on the wrist you really talking about you if I can use this in place, I hate to, but if I could use this, you talking about Illuminati versus Freemasons. That's major right there.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way you think.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way you think, so yeah.
Just something to think about, though. I just always think about like the way we look at people. We don't give everybody that same look, if that makes sense. Like we'll say one thing for this guy, and then the next guy that'll come up, we'll be out here in the streets protesting, saying that it's injustice and it's all these things. But at the end of the day, are we fighting the crime? Are we fighting the system? Or are we fighting for the person? And we only care if who the person is.
My question is, if this was regular Joe, whoever, what would have went down with that regular smuggler guy?
That's what I'm saying. He would have got life. He would have been there for life. And he wouldn't been doing no Fed time. Mm-hmm. He gonna be doing some time.
State time.
Yeah. Like he gonna be in there with the wolves. You know, that's my thing. That's my only thing. I understand people always focus on like the person, but I always look at like behind all this, like Lady C said it perfectly. Behind all this is still a bigger movement. It's still stuff going on. So I feel like we have to remember that we judge one person. Same thing. We want to go biblical. Say, he who has not sinned cast the first stone.
Mm-hmm. I ain't getting a free call.
Same thing. You know what I mean? Hey, the man paid. He paid to play. People do that every day. And there was nobody that came on their trial that said they were forced to do anything. They knew what he was calling them for, and they came to play. At the end of the day. Not saying what he did was right, but all them people like Lady C, I agree with Lady C with that too. It's a bunch of sick people, and y'all got to see all them other sick people, and we ain't judging them other sick people. Though. We let that man sit on stage and say he was looking Diddy in the eyes, and nobody ain't judging that man. Nobody. Like, that's my thing. We live in a very unique world today. Very, very unique. We live in a world where people with me and Plug could do the same crime and get treated totally different.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like, but I'm gonna let Rain catch up on these 300 comments. So
comments. We appreciate y'all in the comments.
You got the water ready? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Let's roll it.
I hope y'all left an emoji because y'all know April trying to do the emojis. Y'all see it?
Classic. Do I have to sing it? He locked up. They won't let him out. Steady trying to find my motive. Why I do what I do. Locked up.
Trying to find my motive.
Go ahead, Plug. Do it. Sing it, Plug. You not gonna sing?
Yeah, I know the whole song.
Miles said the artwork is crazy. Classic said they won't let me out. Well,
visitation no longer comes by. Seems like they forgot about me. Commissary is getting empty. Cellmate's getting food without me. I can't wait to get out and move forward with my life.
Y'all stupid. Go ahead.
Classic said, man, Diddy was allegedly putting substances in the baby oil. Lock him up.
They ain't even talk about the baby oil.
Tristan said, nah, that type of freaky, she deserves jail time. Miles said it was a light sentence as far as public opinion.
It was. It was light.
But there's some nuances in there. He said it as far as public opinion.
Public opinion, right. Classic said, man, Diddy was allegedly paying for butt and cut combos packs. Lock him up.
Yeah, boy.
All right, thank you. Tristan said, personally, Cassie is not a victim, but I digress.
Yeah, thank you, Trish. That's what but I ain't want to get on that boat today.
Tristan said, allegedly. Classic said, now, on the other hand, Diddy is a modern day example of the efficiency and effectiveness of Ike Turner management.
You get that, Lady C? You get that one?
Of the Ike Turner management program? Oh, yeah.
That
Cassie said, sorry, not sorry. Cassie was a lot of things, but out of line was not one of them.
Oh boy.
Said, Tristan, I agree. Not a victim. Choices. I agree with y'all too. Classic said he was found guilty and sentenced. Act accordingly and choose wisely. Classic said they got oil in their halfway house. Hey, Tez, 333.
Stupid. Classic, you stupid, boy.
Tez said he ain't going to do 4 years. He has 14 months in and knowing it's not fed anymore. Classic said, I'm officially doing absolutely nothing at work, messing with y'all. Hey. Ted said at Classic, same laugh out loud. We appreciate y'all coming in, though. Classic said, not the Caucasians.
That's related.
Jen said, I am not saying what he did was right. However, she knew what she was getting into and chose fame. Lady C is perfect for this world. Classic said 100. And Classic said, Jen, Cassie was under the Ike Turner management program. She chose wisely and acted accordingly.
It came out with 30 million.
Yeah.
30 million. Everybody kept saying 20. I was like, no, it's 30.
Hey, she got 30 the hard way.
For real. No compensation.
Ted said Cassie basically made herself an unreliable witness in this case that helped him defeat those charges.
Yep. Hey, she always gonna help him. She always gonna be a Diddy supporter, even if it's
she always loved him. She was with him for too long.
Jen agreeing.
Yep.
Ted said they already paying Diddy to appear and do speeches. What you mean? Ted said women love those kinds of stories. You know that. Classic said as soon as he get out, it's back to the party. Hey. Hey, Lynn. Evening, Lynn. She said, afternoon, everyone.
Hey, Lynn.
Ted said, single-handedly kept Johnson & Johnson in the black financially. Cases and cases of them. Jen said he did have a scheduled speech sometime this month already.
In Miami.
Ted said he's not doing time. I hope y'all understand that.
Yeah, he ain't doing no time.
Tristan said, what's up, Lynn?
Well, I love the family.
Ted said, hey, Tristan, y'all being so friendly in the chat.
Yeah,
like that.
Real family, man.
Ted said a regular dude would have never gotten caught for this.
For real.
I'm not saying nothing.
For real.
You pull up on me, I'll delete some. Lynn said, Classic said, Lynn, it's nighttime. Quit playing in here. Miles said, right at Ted's. A regular guy ain't in that world. Lynn said, Classic. Jen said, oh, they are Miles, but no one cares what the common folk are doing.
Yep.
Classic said, yes. Ted said, this is not the red room, Lynn. Classic. Classic said, plug and sing, y'all. Classic said, eat the cake was not a request. Ted said she came to court on her own accord while pregnant by another man, and her husband didn't peep because her husband knew what's up. Classic said, I own Johnson & Johnson stock. Diddy is all right with me. Ted said they convicted him for transportation for prostitution. A regular dude would never get caught up for that.
That's true.
Ted said in the regular world it's called a date.
Ted broke it down simple. Just wanted to hear everybody's opinion about that. I thought it was a very interesting. I know people were waiting on them. I thought it was very unique how long they took to come up with a verdict after everybody sat through that long case, about 3 weeks. So I knew they were doing something behind the scenes, but I agree with Plug too. I don't think he's gonna be there too long.
Not at all, man.
So
and that's a regular dude. Even with that charge and that time, he ain't gonna be in the law. Like it's sweet. I'm telling you, he got off. So nobody cry no tears for him. He got off sweet, bro. He got off sweet.
So we about to get to the meat and potatoes of things. these next two videos, I really thought about Lady C. I got to get her energy up too. But I thought about Lady C as I picked these videos because Lady C gets very disappointed when she sees the world, and I love to be able to display what's really being said out here, what's really going on out here, because it's almost so that the women can know what the opposition looks like. Because y'all women don't know y'all got ops, and there's other women, and these women are making the dating game harder and harder for y'all. And this next topic, this young lady says romance is a poor man's sport. So we're gonna go over to her good old Instagram, and we're gonna hear what she has to say.
A fella left a comment under one of my YouTube videos where I was speaking about men don't protect you, they protect their benefits, right? You just receive the illusion of benefits when they're really just protecting what they want access to. It's not you necessarily. The fella said, you need a man, right? And while I don't get comments like that a lot, I do get them every so often. And it's because men know that when women are with them, they're docile. Now, nobody knows what I got going on in my life. I say I'm unmarried, but nobody knows what's going on in my life, right? But to tell women about male nature, men handle that the way women handle the truth, right? They think you hate them. They think you don't want them, right? To know the truth about men is to have the power to choose, to decide if you want to be with them, right? They don't want you to choose. They don't want you to know better. They want you to just go with whatever it is that they present. And women like me who tell them the truth, who tell women the truth, they don't like. And they think there's no man and I'm hating men, right? I've heard this before, that I hate men. Nothing in my content ever says I hate men. I don't speak to any of that. All I speak is to male nature. But men are just like women. They hate the truth. This is why I don't side with men or women, right? Men will get, happy when they hear me talk about certain things with women and they want to share content with me. I don't give a fuck about any of you. I'm not on the side of men against women, and I'm not on the side of women against men, because both of you are one in the fucking same. So men know that women are docile when they're with men, and they need you to romanticize them. Romance is a poor man's sport. Romance was invented for men who could not draw women to them with the things that they acquired. Men who are established, powerful, have resources, connections, and these things, women flock to those men. Men don't have to pursue, those men don't have to pursue women. It's the average and below average men who need women to believe in a fairy tale. They need women to believe that they're going to save them from something. Romance is not natural to male nature. That's why it's so hard for them to keep up with it. And when they do it, they're doing it to protect their benefit. The benefit is access to you. They're not doing it because they're naturally romantic. They're not. The male nature is survival. It's eat. It's prey on what I need. They become tamed in society, right? Because we can't have men out here just killing and maiming. But romance and loving, that shit is not in male nature. But they need you to believe that. Most men need women to believe that, because that is the.
So we ain't gonna play the whole 13 minutes. But I want to hear what the women have to say first. I'm kind of on the boat with Plug, but we'll get there. I want to hear what women got to say, because y'all too, I only can speak to the women that talk to us back. Y'all speak a lot about being courted and the things that you would like. And she's making it sound that a guy that has to do, kind of goes back to what Classic and them say too. when they say if you, and I think Plug said it too, if they like you, you ain't got to do all that extra stuff. A person that likes you gonna be with you. So, do you ladies feel that romance is a poor man's sport?
Come on, Miss Lady C.
Hey, ladies.
I mean, from her video and what I was listening to, some things she said is correct, but I also seen spelling out was she has came across a real strong narcissist that have really done a number on her, and she's vile right now. Like I pick up a lot of venom, and at the end of the day, cause here's the truth: a man can't do no more to you than what you allow. You agree with that, April?
Yeah.
I mean, simple as that. You have to give that man permission to come in and wreck your life. You got to give that man permission to come in and break your heart. You got to give that man permission to come in and give you the opposite of what you want. So can romance still happen? Yes. Will you be the only one? Probably not. Is it going to be genuine and sincere romance? Probably not. Can two gender roles come together and really have something? Because both sides have been toxic at some point in life. Always a possibility. Is the true line of connection and love and stability between a man and woman even available anymore? No, it's out the window. Go ahead.
Is romance a poor man's sport? You gave us a lot of information, but is romance a poor man's sport?
I agree.
Ooh, we're gonna have a good conversation, man. Go ahead, April.
I think romance is on. It doesn't necessarily mean I don't think.
Answer the question.
No.
Answer the question.
No.
Is romance a poor man's sport?
No.
So April is saying no. Lady C is saying yes. Now you can give us the extra. I wanted to hear the answer from you. Now you can give me your soliloquy.
Romance it just depends on the man and the woman and their definition of it. A rich man can be romantic and buy the flowers and set up dates and do this and do that to do all these extra. A poor man can do the same thing. A poor man can buy the one single rose from the gas station on the way home from work. You know, it just depends on their definition of romance and if they have it in them to give the romance. Some men are not romantic. Some women are not romantic. Some men don't project their love like showing their love by doing those things. Some men are like, I'm the provider. I make sure the house is in order. This is my love for you. And some men are like, here's 12 dozen roses just because. Here's a purse just because. Thank you for being you. You know, stuff like that. Or, I mean, it just depends on.
That don't happen no more, April.
So romance is dead?
I mean, well, you tell me the last time a man gave you a purse and said, "This just for you."
Well, it's been a while since it's been a while.
So does that make one man better than the other? If one stays with you and provides for you and they don't have a romantic bone, is he lesser than the man who has the money who can give you the purse?
Absolutely not.
We're not saying lesser, but
no.
My thing
is different ways men project their love.
if you ain't romantic, don't get involved.
Why not?
Because if we really understand the stats between a man and a woman, women desire romance. I mean,
so you don't believe in her because I agree with her wholeheartedly that that's not a man's nature. Real men are not romantic. Like I don't, Blood, you can let me know if you disagree or agree. I agree with her. What is your thoughts, Blood?
Wait, it's about to hit right now. It's about to hit right now.
He's so stupid. Boy, stupid. I'm telling y'all.
I'm serious. I mean, to be taken care of, to be provided for, to be protected, and orgasms.
So did you agree with her? Did you agree with a lot that she said?
Yeah, poor man sport. Poor man sport. He got time. Time is money. He got time.
So I know the women's pushback would be, because we hear this from women a lot, you make time for the things that you care about. You make time for what you want to make time for. Most men hear that from women. So this conversation spirals to a lot of, it branches out to a lot of topics.
It really do. It really do, because if I done spent all my time trying to get to this place, if I spend any of that time with you after getting that, when I could have stayed and made more, that shows a lot. You got to read between the lines.
You got a third finger.
You got to read between the lines.
That's reading between the lines.
Oh, you
got to read between the lines. Between the lines. Never mind.
I was born blind. I'm slow.
No, he. If you go back to what he said in his comment, then he never mind. But
yeah.
I want to hear, because we got two women now. Y'all have two different perspectives, man.
Yeah.
So I want to hear how these two different perspectives match up. Like, why does Lady C feel like, yes, romance is a poor man's sport, but she's also saying that men need to be romantic or not engaged? And April saying, no, it's not a poor man's sport. But it sounds like you would like the man who bring you a rose from the store or gifts you with a purse. It says, just thinking about you. So I need the two women to kind of explain, like, why you stand on what you stand on.
I got you, April. I got you.
Just like I said, just like I explained a few minutes ago, romance is not whether it's a poor man or a man who's working greatly, providing for his family, or a rich man. It's instilled in, it's not instilled in you. It's what you have in you. It's how you define romance. Like I said, some men define romance as like, look, I'm the head, I'm providing, I'm making provisions, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm leading this family, everything. If that's how his romance projects, then that's how his romance projects.
But do you think women really accept that?
The right woman will.
April,
some women will and some won't. Some women will understand and some won't.
April, you got your phone?
I do.
You got your phone? All right, check this out. Say you at work, you doing your thing, you ripping and running, and then bloop, that's what you get.
That's romance.
Boom, that's it.
That's romance. It could be something as simple as what you just sent a text. It's romance. It doesn't have to be materialistic either. Romance doesn't have to be materialistic. So that's why it's not a poor man's sport.
Go ahead, Lady C.
No. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm listening to April. She's saying, I mean, there's scientific data that women require romance. There is a mechanism in a woman that has to be fed, and it's romance. Women thrive on romance. If you do not give a woman something, I'm talking about as far as a gift, a compliment, or some
Yeah, that's all
encouragement,
that's romance.
she feel like, what's the problem? You don't like me like you used to? Well, I mean, what's up with that? A woman is going to be looking for something. I don't care if she is a high value woman or she just an average woman. You looking for something from that man, because men feed us women. And if you're not feeding your woman, then she's going to consider ain't no romance here. And that's why you got a lot of women that say, well, I just seen it wasn't going to work. So, because he ain't romancing. And this is, I've actually started hearing men say the same thing. You know what? She don't rub my scalp. She didn't even want to wash my clothes. I mean, men be wanting romance too. And these women be saying, well, he grown, he can do it. He can wash his own clothes. He can this, he can that. But you want him to foot the bill. You want him to pay the bills. And then if he courting you and them children ain't his, you want him to be a father to a child that's not his, act like the dad, involve his feelings and emotions, and act like y'all a happy little family, but you don't even want to, wash his clothes, rub his head. I mean, come on, y'all. We got women that man is paying all the bills, and he come in tired from work. He might leave his shoes in the living room. He take off his shirt and leave it on the couch, and she going ballistic behind that. When she could just say, you know what, this man been working all hard for me all day. He paying these bills. Just shut your mouth and go pick up the shirt and put the shoes away. And then if it happened again, just say, you know what, baby, I know you be tired coming home from work, but I'd rather you just take it off at the door and leave it there and I'll get it. Instead of creating a whole argument that's unnecessary, all because you selfish, you want your way, but this man is hard work. I see stuff different. When you've had the experience, you just kind of see things different. I look in the comments, I may not be where what's her name that got the 5 million? What's her name?
Mama V.
I may not be like Mama V. I may not have the experience like her. But I mean, there are some things I have experienced and I know, and I agree with what the girl said.
Yeah. You know what was very, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Most men that are wealthy, a lot of times they're not romantic, because they can get what they want, do what they want. They are not givers really. They kind of selfish. Most men that are wealthy. But you got men that they might be living from paycheck to paycheck. To be honest, those are the ones that are really romantic, because they are already at a level in life, and because they are without on some things, they have a heart within them to give. Now, am I saying wealthy men don't have hearts? No, but they ain't that giving. And here's proven data on that. Let's look, if anybody knows, let's go biblical, Norris. Remember the rich young ruler?
Mm-hmm.
That we can use that story full of wealth. And what did Jesus Christ tell him? Give up everything he had to inherit eternal life. And what he do? He got sorrowful.
Yeah,
he did not want to do it. Everything but that he wanted to do.
Easier for a camel to get good through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get to heaven.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to bring up something, because I think it's very unique too. I like to think of myself as a great listener, so I listen to you, Lady C. And everything that you said that woman was doing for that man that you call romance was a wifely duty.
Okay.
So it's funny to me that romance for the man is something that the woman's supposed to do anyway, but then the man doing what he's supposed to do isn't enough, and then we got to provide gifts and roses.
Well, no, I ain't saying you got
I
to
ain't saying you
provide.
said it. I ain't saying you said it. I'm just saying what you gave, and then not saying April said either, but April did speak on like a man bringing this, a man doing this. So it's like, but everything that the woman's provided for the man is things that she's supposed to do anyway. So
well,
like,
see, here's a problem with that, Norris. Women wait to get married to be wives, and that's backwards. That's an oxymoron. To be honest, you're supposed to already be a wife before you get married. And I heard April, I think, said on the show one time, the roles are reversed. I mean, it's the same thing, you know, with relationships. I mean, first of all, I don't know why we women keep looking for stuff just in courtship from a man. I'm gonna be honest, because it is really not his responsibility. He's trying to get to know you. He's got to learn you. He has to watch your pattern. But you want him to do all this and at the same time spend his money, and ain't even no guarantee y'all gonna work out.
Boy, Lady C, where were you 3 months ago? I fought that fight about 3 months in a row, trying to explain how men invested time and ain't gonna get nothing back in return, or if her kid too bad and that man don't want to be around her kid. Now he done lost all this investment and like that. Okay. Yeah.
Like if anybody watching this show as a man that have ever took me on a date, he will tell you, I've always said, I got my bill, I'll pay for it. Why? Because there ain't no guarantee you gonna like me and I'm gonna like you. I'm not finna use you, because what goes around comes around, and what is karma is something. So let me, grandmama taught us, make sure you can pay for yourself wherever you go, and you can get yourself back home in case anything happens. This is how all us women should be. And what? He didn't even buy pay for my meal. He ain't the one. No, he may be the one because he didn't pay for your meal, because the first date anyway ain't no strings attached. But for some reason, society, this feminine move here in America, that made us think that these men on the first date got to pay for everything, give us money. I've heard men say, I took this girl out on the first date and she asked me would I pay her light bill. And I'm like, what?
And everything else.
But you know why? You know why?
Oh,
because all that proves that romance is a poor man sport. A woman only acts men who she sees no value in for things of that nature. When a woman sees a high value man or a man of purpose, she'll be too embarrassed to ask you for anything. She wouldn't even let her pride allow herself to ask you for anything. So y'all really, I appreciate this type of content, because y'all are really just answering all our stuff to making it very true. And that's why romance is a poor man's sport.
It is, bro.
A woman will only disrespect the poor man. I'm telling you. Go ahead and read the comment. Get your roses. Go ahead.
Ted said red seats and flowing open shirt. Yep, no comment from the Ted's down. Oh, he's talking about the one.
The girl.
Yeah. Classic says she sounds like loneliness is in her future, past and present.
I bet she married.
Uncle Plug said, dang, I agree with her. Sorry, fellas. Mama V said, Classic came unfiltered today. That's always Mama V.
Yes, he did.
Uncle Plug said, yes, ma'am, he did. Tristan said, romance is a pookie sports. Uncle Plug said. Plug said that's a very pessimistic view. And with what from the young lady?
Which one? What was the pessimistic view?
Oh, from Lady C.
Oh.
Before she answered the question.
Classic said, Mama V, don't start. You've been on me all day. Romance is for ugly men. Classic said, romance is for these men: short men, ugly men, obese men, little penis men, single mother raised men, etc. Miles said, is Is it romance a sport or a game? The players will lose every time. Classic said the men who check the physical attraction box on the walk up does not have to do anything but let her talk and tell her when and where. Ted said, nah, keep it real ugly. Keep it real. Ugly dudes romance, poor dudes romance, and dudes who chase chicks with too many options. Unless it's biased as special requests.
Look at Mama B.
That's why y'all single. Classic said, I'm handsome and unromantic. It ain't stopping nothing. Classic, I thought you write love letters though, in your raps. You said you write love letters. Is that romance? Classic.
Don't do my boy like that. I'm gonna let him live. I'm gonna let him live. I did listen to all the tapes.
Classic said, I'm not being romantic for this ungrateful, entitled, emotionally unstable crop of women. Plug said orgasms over romance. Plug, but doesn't romance make it better? No? Okay. That's for late night talk. Classic said my presence and time away from the growth of the mission is romantic enough. If she know I'm taking time away from the mission for, or if you know I'm taking time away from the mission for you, it should already be ready. Classic said if she knows I'm taking time. Okay. Mama V said Classic done crashed out on y'all. Classic said you make time for what you want is manipulation, gentlemen. Stay dangerous. Miles Bachelor said I'm 100 Classic. Ted says she got a super like Ted. She gotta let Ted do Ted type stuff, and she gotta be 11 toes and forget that she has a brain when I'm around. That's how I know she deserves special treatment. Without it, no. Okay. Tristan said exactly. Most of our time is investing purposefully so that there is no romance here. Fun fact, most wild hyenas think romance is dropping a bag on them, and I ain't got it right now. Classic said Mama V. Tristan said romance for women is attached to their emotions. We all know that men biologically not as attached to their romance. So there you go. Classic said most women don't deserve romance of any kind. Juice isn't worth the squeeze. Classic gave the different definition for romance. It's a feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love. Code language. Yeah.
So before you read that, April. So I'm hearing romance got to be sex, because that ain't 100 true.
No.
Because we forgetting a part of romance can be sex, it can be gifts, it could be words of affirmation, love letters.
I love words of affirmation.
Well,
what do you say?
Per the definition, it says none of that is right. Romance is a feeling of excitement and mystery associated with
you don't think that's excitement for me if my man was to write me a love note and I open that,
leave it on the pillow.
Leave that
and
alone.
Leave it on the pillow.
Oh yeah.
No, she said leave it on the pillow.
I'm just saying write a love letter and leave it on the pillow.
Yeah, that's mystery. That's excitement.
That's exciting. What you expecting after you read that note, Lady C?
It depends if he there or not. If he left that there and he gone and I read that, I'm gonna call him with excitement. I'm gonna be feeling very illuminated, and then I'm probably gonna cook, make sure that house clean. I'm gonna go buy him something that he really likes.
Don't get no draw.
What Plug say?
And don't get no draw.
But by time
Nora's gonna come back and say that's what you're supposed to be doing anyway. That's a wife.
But you go a little bit further. You go
what's
extra.
What's extra? Please explain. Please elaborate. What's extra for you cleaning the house, cooking dinner? What's extra?
More oregano.
Well, you're gonna do them things anyway, but going a little bit extra means every man got his favorite, let's just say, dessert. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just using this for most black men like peach cobbler. So he ain't getting no peach cobbler every day. So that's gonna be the time when he do that. I'm gonna get my butt in the kitchen and make him some peach cobbler and have it hot and ready with his side of ice cream when he come home. And he'll be like, "Baby, you did this for me in the middle of the week." In the middle of the week, that's going extra.
It sounds like y'all going tit for tat.
No, that's what you supposed to.
No. Because you just said it's something you don't do, and you only did it because he left you in the note that made you excited. So now you want to get up and make the peach cobbler that's his favorite. That sounds like you only doing something because he did something for you.
Well, how you know? How you don't know? I didn't make his peach cobbler 2 months ago just because. You know what? I appreciate him.
You can move the goalpost if you want right now, but you just mentioned that you're gonna do. And see, you know what? It's funny, Lady C, because I'm not going into it all. I'm just showing you that everything that y'all try to say makes no sense. You still doing your wifely or girlfriend duties, whatever your role is at the time. You doing your duties, and y'all think that's romance.
I said going extra. You trying to twist it, Norris.
That's not extra, lady.
Extra. If you ain't getting, good well, you ain't getting no peach cobbler in the middle of the week, Norris.
I don't eat peach cobbler, first of all.
But we was making an example, so take it.
No.
If it don't apply, let it fly.
No, but y'all don't hear this. These are things that you're supposed to do anyway. Cooking is cooking. It don't matter if you add.
If a woman working 9 to 5, she cannot get home in time, take her kids, and make a peach cobbler for dinner through a weekday.
My mama did it a lot of times, but let's move. Go ahead, April.
A quality or feeling of mystery, excitement, and remoteness from everyday life.
Yep,
it's extra.
I don't think peach cobbler is a remoteness from everyday life.
Wait.
To make peach cobbler from scratch. Ooh, Norris, you tripping.
Candy?
You can't make no peach cobbler, no everyday woman working 9 to 5 with kids and a husband and running a house. Not no everyday, not you making it from scratch. No.
Okay.
The verb is dated, court, or woo. The wealthy estate owner romanced her. Another term for romanticize. Classic said, the more romance her, the worse. Fellas, make these women chase you a little bit. So y'all do want to be chased.
The women.
Ted said, first of all, I'm not a pagan and I'm not Roman. This custom actually came from men trying to woo men. Ooh. Really? Why would I give myself over to that willingly? It ain't godly talk, just saying. Classic says she got to know she can lose you, fellas. Women give me horrific advice with pure hearts. Don't buy it, fellas, respectfully. Classic said the more you romance her, the worse. Don't go for it, fellas.
She just explained it.
I said reciprocity. Classic said code language, insatiable. That's what's today, right? Or yesterday?
Yep. Never satisfied.
Classic said ain't no such thing as a satisfied woman.
Code language today was leverage.
You behind. Today
you
was
behind.
Insatiable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ted said women do not know what being. Pronounce that because I don't know how to pronounce it. Is this?
I want to say he meant to put insatiable, right? I mean, or satisfied is.
No, satisfied. Satisfied. How do you pronounce that? I don't know how to pronounce it, y'all.
No, that's
0.000. I'm not gonna read all them zeros. 1% of women on planet Earth are sincerely satisfied. Mama V said, "Classic, don't come for me, but as a pan romantic. I'm hurt, y'all, with a broken heart.
Oh no.
They said they perfect on the panel.
Ted's finna start again.
Ted said A classic. They perfect on the panel, dog.
You know what, Ted? Look at here.
That's
Mama V said she is, but she also has 4 romantic.
That's
Satiated. Okay, thank you. Mama V said, I am say it again, plug. Satiated.
Yes, satiated.
But I also have 4 romantic
Boy,
parts.
you know April grew up around black people. You know April grew up around black people. Boy, you'll find too many white people that can't pronounce no word. You know you grew up in the
I be
hood.
having trouble pronouncing words. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't lie. Miles said, women want to know they will live happily ever after on the first date.
Don't blame us. That's the public school.
He did mean insatiable. Okay.
Insatiable. Mama V says, society has a clock on women, Miles. We gotta know before that date. Class said, yeah, I wrote the letters. It ain't work. It ain't work. Oh, so you're not gonna write letters anymore, Classic?
No.
It's called trial and error chat. Ted said, what have you done for me lately, Eddie?
What have you done for me lately, Eddie?
Classic said, don't go through something for nothing, chat. Hove did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that. Jay-Z. Classic said, now, Lady C, we take sex over romance all day long. I ain't trying to kick it. I got a mission.
Yeah, that's Mama what y'all holler, you men, but you men be wanting that romance because y'all big babies. Y'all be wanting it.
Mama V said, for real, though. But for real, though.
Okay.
Tristan laughing. Classic said, I wrote that love letter in the morning and left it on her car window. Oh, that's so romantic. She made me boxed potatoes and macaroni with broccoli in it. I said, no, man, no.
I told you. I told you can't make it up.
Jen said, cleaning the house naked. That's romance, Jen. Cleaning the house naked. Ted said, but it's not for every chick you like.
That part.
No,
right
you can't give it to every chick because they'll take it for granted.
That part.
Classic says, shouldn't have left a cookbook on. You should have left a cookbook on the windshield.
Left a cookbook on the windshield.
Ted said, you're not gonna treat me with food. I can cook better than most of y'all. Classic said, modern women make keeping up with the crib sound so taxing. I'm tired just listening to y'all. Mm-hmm. If it's kept up, it doesn't have to be clean. It's not a tough job if it's kept up. To me, it's not. Ted said, yes, it's literally named after the place it came from. Romantic, duh. Okay.
He's so stupid.
Thanks for the lesson.
Yeah, he making it seem like everybody's stupid.
This Miles, what?
Miles said cobbler served on a body part is romance.
Miles, really?
Hey, that. See.
Hey, he giving you.
It's a man telling you what's romantic.
Mama
lady,
said that.
Peach cobbler.
Mama, lady, see, you and Miles about the same age now.
Peach cobbler on somebody's body, Miles. Come on,
Miles available too. Miles available. See,
shut up, Norris.
see, you always auditioning. That's the problem.
Listen.
You always at an audition.
No, let me tell you. You know what's the most romantic thing I did, y'all?
She gonna mess it up. Go ahead.
I ain't finna mess up. I heard you. This is the most romantic thing I did. I went and bought some rose petals and I sprinkled them from the front door all the way to the bathroom by the tub. Ran a tub of water, lit some candles in there, turned on soft music, lit some candles around the house, them city candles, cooked what I know he liked, his favorite dessert. And I had some heels on. I had some Daisy Dukes and a tank top. Waiting for that was the most romantic thing I did. What's so funny, Morris? What's funny?
I mean, we keeping the buck right now. We ass.
So I'm serious. What's funny?
That was sweet, baby.
He probably laughing at them Daisy
What's
Dukes
right?
you had
What's
on.
right?
What's funny, Norris, for real?
Yeah, because I was in their house. What's funny with that? What's wrong with that?
It was just funny the way you brought it up. But the Daisy Dukes and the heels got me. Then you said a wife beater or a tank top.
Tank top.
But you know what's really funny?
Top.
But you know what's really funny about that whole thing? Everything you describe is something that a man would do for a woman. You gave him a zesty surprise.
Ain't no man finna wear no tank top to no house.
No. You gave that man rose petals to the tub.
Right.
Scented candles. You treated that man like you wanted to be treated.
Treat him like
But he's done some stuff. But he's already. But listen, he already done some stuff to deserve that.
I'm finna give you the trick of the trade, Legacy. Most men just want you to
You
lay
didn't
there.
hear what I said, though, did you?
Yeah, you said he did some other things to deserve that.
He already did some stuff to deserve that. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. I always hear you. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, man.
Plug cutting up.
Men are very simple creatures. Ladies, see, some men you could just lay there. They just want to have their hand on you.
Yeah, that's what you say. But when I did all that, that brother ate that up.
He did. He didn't want to make you feel bad. But
no. Why you always got to put an edge on it?
It's a joke, ladies. It's a joke. But I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you what men are very simple creatures. Men just want you. If you just around, he just gonna have his hand on you. He can go to sleep peacefully every night. Men ain't really looking for all. It ain't too many men that want to work to come home and work.
He ain't have to work.
Oh, so you did everything.
I mean, all he had to do was come in, bathe, eat,
and later.
I mean, see, this is where you men get it wrong. You don't always have to have sex in romantic situations. What? Say what now?
You'll have a man out here struggling, boy.
Do you agree with that, April? You gotta always have sex in romantic situations. You agree with that, April?
You did rose petals from the door.
Plug, you agree with that, Plug? You got to have sex in a romantic situation? No, you don't. Because you just said if he done been at work all day, come home, he tired.
He want to eat, take a shower, go to bed. The only thing he want to do is feel your presence next to him. He don't want nothing else.
Why we can't?
He want to put his hand on you. When you turn over in the bed, he gonna turn over, make sure you're still there.
We women want to be pampered, but now we can't pamper the men. Y'all don't know what y'all want.
You can't pamper a man the way a man pamper you.
But you can still pamper a man. You show me a commandment where it says you can't.
Next time you start dating, lady, and you find your man, you come talk to me in Plug before you do anything romantic.
Man, I ain't finna date. Forget y'all.
we would tell you exactly what he needs so that
I ain't even finna date.
Okay.
Because y'all diabolical out here.
Go ahead, April.
So Ted is explaining to me how to pronounce this word. Yeah. It sounds like satiated. Is that right? Satiated.
You good. He said Black Rain got 10 points for reading
Earth, right?
He said, "Hey, Ted,
I love y'all for real. Y'all make my day."
Look at freaking
oh, you got it. Okay, go ahead.
Tristan said, "Chapter 4 of the Book of Romance: The Modern Myth." Jen said, "Miles, you may want to specify body part. That could be ugly." Oh, Jesus. He said, Tristan said, Nora's a fool, man. I'm gone. Ted said she treated him like a wife she needs. I tried to tell her. Ted. Just a suggestion, Jen. Could be anywhere. You don't want to say that, Miles. No pause on that, Miles. You don't want your cobbler anywhere.
Wait.
Yeah. Yes, you do. No, y'all playing. Yes, it's just playing, Miles. Class said this is how cheaters are created. Ted says she got to come with her game because I ain't got a lot of time after only seeing her once once every 2 weeks. Classy said, I'm going to I'm going to have sex. Might not be with you, but this relief is happening. We said that to her yesterday. You're gonna make that man cheat, Lady C. Don't say that. You got to give it up at least twice a day. So, Lady C ain't gonna listen to us though, y'all. They don't listen to us. Lad, he said, don't put the cobbler in her. That boy fool. So we're gonna go into the last topic of the night. So, because y'all know y'all uncle was trying to skate out of here. I said, not today, Negro. So we gonna get on to this last topic tonight. Uh, Women are supporting 304 stages. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but there's a lot of women who are now supporting Aisha Curry, Stephen Curry's wife, on a lot of her bad choices. A lot of people are trying to give her a reason why she's the way she is. But we don't think it's right. So we're gonna see what y'all have to say about this. So here we go. We're gonna go over to Anton Daniels for this. Quick little.
Aisha Curry is a perfect example of why it is so important to have a whole phase. Oh, be a hoe. Be a hoe. But be a safe hoe though. Like protect yourself and don't get pregnant. That's why she's sitting up there feeling trapped. Trapped with
Gotta take
stuff.
his head off.
Sometimes you gotta go through some stuff to really appreciate what you have. She probably ain't never been hoed. She probably ain't never been drugged through the mud by this. She probably never been. She probably never had her heart broken time and time and time again. That's why she can't really appreciate what she has because it's like I need something edgy. I need something fun. Like this mom stuff, this being married to Steph Curry, this shit is boring. And now she's really rebelling. She wanna be in the streets. She wanna be desired by other men. She probably wanna do something with another man because she probably never experienced that. Like when did they get together? Like high school or something? That is not enough time to be out in the world and do stuff and experience stuff. Like you don't have to experience a whole lot, but I don't think she experienced anything at all. And now she's tied down, married with kids. You can't go do your thing right now unless you go do your thing and run the risk. Like you ain't just no Lucinda from down the block. You're Aisha Curry. If you gonna mess with anybody, trust me, we gonna know about it. Watch.
This is the reason. So as you see there are women out here supporting that Aisha Curry is an example of why all women should go through a 304 phase. Or as Uncle Plug would say, every woman needs to be body slammed in the game. This stuff is for. I just want to hear from the women first, and y'all let us know. You got a woman out here who got everything that a woman can ask for: a faithful husband, a rich husband, a decent-looking husband, a great family, kids, and she's still not happy. She has embarrassed him on multiple occasions. And I'm trying to see why y'all ain't. I wonder too why y'all ain't put Steph Curry in the Russell Wilson lane yet. Since most men think Russell Wilson lane, I'm surprised y'all ain't start talking about Steph Curry yet. But I want to hear from the women. Do y'all feel that you need to go through something to understand when you have a good thing? Do you feel like you need to be body slammed in the game? Do you need to go through a 304 phase? Do men need to break your heart, cheat on you multiple times? Do your baby daddy need to leave you and don't claim the child? Do you need all this bad news before you can become to know that you have a good thing? April, you going first. Lady, she always goes first.
She's just foolish. I don't know. See, because I've never been in her shoes though. But why you got everything in front of you? Why? Why he let her have a career with her like cooking show or whatever she had going on? She got the husband, they got the millions, she got a business, she got kids, everything is there right at your feet. Why are you not satisfied? And even if you do go through a 304 phase, are you ever going to be satisfied? I can't answer that. I can't answer the reason why she's doing what she's doing or feel like she need to do what she do. I'm not satisfied. And I don't think she knows what it means to be satisfied. I don't think she knows. She probably will never be satisfied. She's insatiable. And it upsets me when the women that do have good men don't know what they got. I think she knows what she has, but they don't know how to keep them. Or they want to go out and be foolish. Oh. Give me Steph's number. I'll treat him right. How about that?
What you think, Lady C?
Women want 6 figures, 6-pack abs, 6 inches, no baby mamas, a handsome man, a Bentley, good in bed, and a mind reader. We want too much. All men want is peace.
So this is a code language from not a code language. This is a word that Classic Code actually created. It's called the itch, Lady C. It says the itch is the desire to have a time frame or frames where one may exercise their ability to be sexually free, loose, and liberated. Behavior examples of scratching the itch may consist of, but are not limited to, provocative attire, risque social media presence, cheating on your current companion, or providing unchallenging sexual access to multiple people. The itch, and this is on behalf of Classic Codes.
Let me go on and let me get for real with y'all. Look at here. Straight up. Give me 2 minutes. What's wrong with these folks is they done took this vax. These folks going crazy. These folks are crashing out. And these folks don't know how to handle money. You get money, you go crazy. These women don't know how to handle a good man. And I would have to question the man now. What is drawing you to her? Because she ain't just now coming out with this behavior. I'm sure he's seen behavior in her before. You agree?
They've been together since college, since he was at David.
That's what I'm talking about. He's seen behaviors before. So he already knew that this ship was going to be rocky at some point. Now, whatever she's doing to maintain that grip on him, he must be loving it because he's still there. I'm like April. You don't know what to do with a good man, give him to me. Because I guarantee you when I get through with him, he don't even want to come back your way. And what is going on is we have too many women that is mentally challenged, that's messing up our men. And then when the men come across a woman that is stable and have her stuff together, she ain't even got a chance because mental illness beat us there. Do that make sense what I'm saying?
It make plenty of sense.
You know, and so I'm just really upset about all this. I'm like, women, what would hold with your man? If you want to hold that bad, hold with your man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This might be all over the internet, but when I get my husband, I'm gonna hold. Ain't that what the Bible say? The bedroom is undefiled. You can do what you want in that bed. Look here. Look, even if a first lady is watching this right now, hold with your husband. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, why women do we have to go out and hold with other men and we got a man? Why? What you got ain't enough. So there is the saying, the scripture said we never satisfied. Women ain't never satisfied, and men ain't never satisfied. There's a common denominator, and what we gonna do? Because I ain't finna be out here being no hoe just because I can put the H in hoe. I ain't finna do it. Whatever happened to integrity, morals? I mean, come on. Hoe, and all you got all this, and you want a hoe? That's why I say there's a mental challenge there, Plug and Norris. Because when you set up and you got something good, the only thing that's motivating you to be a hoe is some mental illness.
Okay.
I'm done.
Let's just talk about hoes.
You got it, April.
Ted says she got to come with her A game because I ain't got a lot of time after only seeing her once every 2 weeks.
My bad. That was the wrong start.
Okay. Tristan said you got to make that man cheat. You're gonna make that man cheat, Lady C. Don't say that. You got to give it up at least twice a day. Oh, we did that one too.
Yeah, too far up. Let's see what we got. I'm dying. Classic. I think.
Ted said, laughing his tail off, it's plenty of places to put the cobbler or pizza or the tacos. Classic said, I'm so happy they being honest. Jen said, Aisha Curry is the perfect example of a woman that will never be satisfied, world at her feet and still wants more. Tristan said, women really believe that they got to sleep with a bunch of frogs to get to the king. That's wild to me. This is pure hyena talk.
I already did that.
Classic said, okay. Tristan said he saved her from being the alley cat when she wanted to be. He's so busy trying to be loyal that he's not seeing the real ish. Classic said, I'm glad that they are showing their teeth. That these women encourage being a 304. Ted says Steph will have his day to speak. Steph's wife is Breaking Bad. She obviously never really said any of this stuff to him and played the wife because she knew that's what he wanted. Mama V said, y'all so hurt. Mama V said, I'm gonna pray for y'all. She talking to the man, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Classic says she has internal burning desire to take miscellaneous penis. Ted says Seth just need to be piping one of them 25-year-old models that always are in his DMs. Lynn said horrible advice that young lady was giving. Miles said, wouldn't most women want the reverse? Just curious.
What do you mean by that? The men be the hoe and not the women?
I don't know, Miles. What were you meaning by wanting the reverse?
Yeah, let them know, Miles.
Ted said, I'm glad y'all didn't drop the link. Laugh out loud. I'm really glad.
Oh, Tez, I didn't know you was free tonight. I would have definitely. Tomorrow, I got you.
Classic said, Aisha is itching. She got the itch. Classic laughing. Classic said, not the vax. Ted said she's bored of her perfect life. It's insatiable at its finest. Ted said this ain't got nothing to do with the vax. This is about pleasure and desire. She wants to have an what is that? ISO, but make 5-on-1.
ISO.
ISO. Okay.
Like 1-on-1 in basketball, but she wanted to be 5-on-1.
Oh, okay. LaShonda. Welcome in. Married women always say this, but I get it.
What do married women always say? Unmarried women always say this, but I get it. What you gotta let us know what you mean, LaShonda.
Classic said any man that is rich with all those kids and an ungrateful wife is cheating. He has a faithful grade A+ side. So you think he's cheating, Classic? Lady C, don't lie on us. We definitely get satisfied.
Wait, what that mean? They definitely get satisfied.
Because you said men and women are insatiable.
Are what now?
Insatiable.
They're never satisfied.
They not. Because if they was, they wouldn't cheat. Keep going.
Go ahead.
Ted says Steph's side piece is smiling about all this because she sees her lane to be a main now. Classic says she itching like eczema. Ted says she needs some of that aloe vera for the itch. Classic said, it is literally a waste of time trying to satisfy a woman. Do you and get a woman on your program. Miles said 304 phase first, then the perfect husband. So she's doing it out of order.
Oh, okay.
The reverse. She should have had her 304 phase first and then get the husband, perfect husband.
But I'm gonna share something else. Let's look at this a different way. She may already be doing this, but putting it out there so when it hit to cover herself. So you got to think like that.
I don't think it's that, lady. See, I think that she has benefited from the system. She now knows, regardless if Steph chooses to leave, he loses more than he will ever gain. She's a mother of they got 3 or 4 kids. She's going to get half of his earnings for the rest of her life. This is why men don't look at marriage no more. Y'all always wonder why men don't want to date, don't want to get married. This is a perfect example why. This young lady could have been playing on him and preying on him the whole time. And now she's automatically entitled to everything that he owns. We've seen it happen to Michael Jordan. When Michael Jordan left his wife, she took half of everything.
Juanita?
Yep, Juanita broke off well. Like I think sometimes women, I mean, you could say it's a 304 factor. That's just a popular thing to say. But I think this is a woman who's seen that the man that she was pursuing was going to be a great thing. She's seen his gift probably before he's seen it, because some women do say they could see the potential in men. So I think she's seen his potential. She allowed him to work. Aisha Curry did what black women say white women do to black athletes. Black women always say white girls go after black athletes, and then they pamper them, they take care of them all through college, and then the black boy ends up marrying them. And then y'all say that the white woman ended up taking his money and taking it. Aisha Curry did exactly what y'all say white women do to black athletes. It's now you see that it's not just white women. It's black women will prey on their own kind too and receive the same benefits. She played the playbook. She's playing the playbook. Because just like she a black wife with a black husband, she's around a lot of white wives with a lot of black husbands. She's playing the same playbook. That lady is going to be broke off for the rest of her life. And people wondering why Steph Curry ain't saying nothing, because now he has to sit back and think, what am I worth what am I willing to lose? Because I'm sure he's a great father. We get to see that all the time. Do he want to lose it?
He always be with Riley.
What you say?
Always used to be with Riley.
Yeah. So like as a man now, he's battling internally. Do I leave my family and break up this family because how I feel and it's tearing up my ego? Or do I leave my? Yeah. Well, I'm telling
you. What I said, it's cheaper to keep her.
It is, but it's also she's tearing them down. She's tearing them down.
And why do they feel so comfortable? Why do some women feel so comfortable airing out everything on social media?
Because they lame.
Because they want attention. I keep telling y'all it's called mental illness. They want attention.
I tell people this: the hardest thing for a woman is to truly stand next to a successful man. That's the hardest.
Please, where he at? Look
that's
where he
at. Do you think it's because they're envious and jealous? And they want to be?
It's not. Well, Plug says it. I say this. I say it's hard for a woman to stand next to, because that, I guess it will be envious, because that man's going to always take all the attention. When Steph enters a room, it's not about her, and everybody going to say, oh, he's a great father. Even though she can be there with the kids too, when they see the daughter running to his press conference and sitting on the stage, he's always a great father. And I don't understand why these women haven't took a playbook out of LeBron's wife, Savannah. She plays her role superb. She tried to do that podcast. LeBron told her, go sit down. Get off of social media. Go sit down. That ain't what we do in this house. Go sit down.
I like LeBron on that. I'm rooting for LeBron. This is his last season, man.
Oh, no. He got more than that. You know that man's decision was about Hennessy?
Hennessy?
Yeah, that whole decision thing he played on. He promoted Hennessy new alcohol. He tricked everybody. So we'll read these comments. And I gotta. Do you know? Let me read LaShonda real quick because she said and she explained it herself here. You'll go ahead and read that. April.
Let me read this.
You gonna read it?
Hold on now. Time out now.
let me-
Before we get started, ladies, see, you know who this is?
It don't matter. Just let me read it.
Hey, this is no middleman pod now. We ain't for this. I'll make sure y'all ain't bumping heads. So we don't want no beef on the no middle now.
What you talking about, Norris? Put it up there.
Go ahead.
Like Lady C said, us women are hard to please. Men are so simple that he forgets to keep the woman's attention. It's one main thing a woman may want, and if her man don't provide it, she gets tired.
Oh, this might be Lady C's friend.
I don't even know who LaShonda, but LaShonda, thank you. Hey,
read that
account LaShonda. I'm just playing.
Read that one more time, Lady C.
Like Lady C said, us women are hard to please. Men are so simple that he forgets to keep the woman's attention. It's one main thing a woman may want. If her man don't provide it, she gets tired.
So Lady C, a couple episodes ago, you said the man was the prize.
Uh-oh.
I'm listening. What's your point, Mr. Norris?
I wanted to acknowledge. Didn't you say the man was the prize?
I did, and I hadn't changed that.
Well, this takes away from her whole thing.
But she
She said here, it's not about the woman. It's not about you. If the man's the prize, you got to reverse that whole statement. That should say us men are hard to please. Women are simple. That she forgets to keep the man's attention. Is one main thing a man may want. If he has her, if she don't provide for him, don't provide it, he gets tired.
LaShonda, thank you for your comment. I'll take that rock off of Nora's shoulder.
I'm just going off what the lady giving us. When y'all give me something, I can remember everything you say. Y'all know I worked in the mental health field.
It's okay. It's all right.
16 years ago, I can remember everything you told me.
What's the?
If you say men are the prize, that voids that whole comment. Go ahead, April.
Ted said they want to give the husband the leftovers. Life hack: never be the husband. Classic said Tristan has a hidden comment.
You just make sure you the prize.
Aisha looked like she got that mid pack.
Okay, Classic. Huh?
He said Aisha got that mid pack.
All right, Ted says Steph Daddy was an NABA All-Star. She didn't have to see his potential. He would have been well off regardless.
He's saying she
an
was
NBA All-Star.
Steph Dad was an NBA star. He would have been well off regardless.
Yeah. Go ahead, April.
Ted said
Ted said Steph. Yes,
I'm trying to see which one of y'all read.
You
ladies or April? Which one of y'all?
Go ahead. I don't care, April.
Go ahead.
April want to read. Go on then, April.
Ted says Steph just ain't trying to get Will Smith. Ted says Steph got his brother on the same team as him now. You know they hit in the streets as successful millionaires. Tristan said he need to put a muzzle on her to keep her in the house. She's been trying desperately to make folks put the camera on her. Out here writing books. Ain't nobody about to read the whole 9. Lynn said, yes, they are in competition with him, but what she failed to realize is when he wins, she wins. Most women don't view it like that.
True.
That's true.
True.
Classy said, at LaShonda, then that can take her tired, then that can take her tired. Then she can take her tired tail home. Tired. I can't even.
Yeah, some of this stuff you can't. You try to fix it. Yeah. See, Plug can understand that lingo. Go ahead.
LaShonda said, no, I don't know her.
Oh, okay.
Classy
Well,
said, if
welcome
the
in,
man is
LaShonda.
the prize, don't forget to polish the trophy.
I see. Boy, Classy, we be on the same frequency before we even start talking.
Miles said, this is Steph Curry, best shooter in NBA history. LaShonda said, don't worry, the woman ain't going nowhere, but she get tired and start acting out.
Okay, at least you being honest, LaShonda. See, LaShonda, okay, she get it. Okay.
Ted says she used Steph money and fame to even get on these platforms and say stuff like, I never wanted to be a wife. Make it make sense.
And it don't make sense.
Wife, then why did she go into that covenant? Ted said, thank you for it.
I wonder what Steph Mama said.
Shine ain't never heard of marriage.
I wonder what Steph Mama said to her.
Class said, my dog Norris. You want to know what?
I wonder what Steph Mama said to her.
Steph Mama did the play.
Did what?
She set up the play for her. Steph Mama ain't no good. She left Steph Daddy and cheated on her.
So they in cahoots?
Yeah, she got to learn from the best. She got to learn from her elder. The mama ain't no good, and then the daughter-in-law ain't no good. Ain't no different. All these women learning from each other. That's why they don't want to listen to men. These women are learning from each other. We talked about this. Women giving other women bad advice. 18 men can tell every woman with the same thing, and y'all will believe that one woman over the 18 men telling y'all what's going on.
That ain't true.
Ted says Steph Mama is the main reason why this is happening.
See? What Ted? I'm telling y'all.
Tristan said she said before that she wanted to be an actress and put that on hold to be with him. If you listen, they always telling themselves she wanted to be an Alley Cat City girl and he saved her. Dang.
Don't save her.
That Stephen Mama wanted Aisha, showed Aisha how to finesse her son. That ain't different level of ain't-ish.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
We got you, Tristan. Classy said, told y'all these masculine women always have a better idea.
They do. We'll never be right. It's okay. Okay, LaShonda.
She said, I am a wife and I may get tired, but I will never embarrass my husband, especially a good man. Shaking my head.
Yeah, see, wife talk.
LaShonda,
that's wife talk.
You get kudos for that, LaShonda.
Yeah, because she wife talking. Y'all don't be wife talking. Y'all single women talking. This wife talk right here. She said, I'm a wife and I may get tired. Because, well, you know what, too, LaShonda? You did double talk, though.
You know.
But we'll let you leave.
What happened, Lady C?
I had to pull this card on Norris.
Wait.
Hey, Miss LaShonda, make sure you come back tomorrow night. But we're gonna have to introduce you to the double talking champion is up there at the top right. Her name is Soft Rain. You kind of double talk though. Because your first paragraph made it sound like you were ready to leave. This sounded like you were ready to leave. And then all of a sudden, you came down here to the end, and you said you ain't going nowhere. So I just need you because you're a wife now. So we have vetted you to be a good candidate. We need you to help these two women on the panel, LaShonda. Okay. She said, really, I said how many women. I see you playing words. Playing words. I see it. Ted said her only job is to shine the royal scepter, and she can't even do that without barking. He said 5 points for LaShonda. She not on the panel. We're not going to cook her right now. Hey, you already know, Tristan.
Saving grace. This her first night.
yeah, but we welcome her. We welcome you in, LaShonda. Y'all make sure y'all give LaShonda the 333 so she can know she loved in the chat, man. But yeah, so that's that's all we have for tonight for the rise and fall. So as you see, we started out talking about Odell Beckham, went over to old Diddy. Then we talked about the rise and fall of romance, and then we also talked about the rise and fall of these women who don't want to no longer be wives. LaShonda said, I'm just saying we get tired, but we ain't We ain't gonna shame him. We're gonna stay. Hey, I wish you were here last night, LaShonda. We talked about that, about what's your staying power. And I think you hitting it right on the head right now. And I'm keep telling y'all, this is a married woman saying everything I said. She's literally telling y'all you got to have a high tolerance level. Wives stay through it all. A real wife stays through it all. Period.
LaShonda, make sure you come back tomorrow night. We'll be on about the same time, okay? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights. I don't know how you found us.
It hurts Lady C Soul because she know I'm right. And now she thought she had a partner in
hurt my
crime.
soul. Listen, no, it don't. As an ex-pastor's wife, I stayed a long time and went through a lot of stuff as a ex-pastor's wife.
But you didn't stay to death do us part. You stayed
alone. I did die. I died. I died.
Well, appreciate it, LaShonda. Appreciate it. Hope you come back tomorrow night. Before we let y'all go, make sure y'all go follow everybody at their channels. You got Uncle Plug at Uncle Plug TV. I'm telling y'all, go watch that AP. That AP talk that Plug and them did for real. Like, I ain't saying it's just because he my dog. That was a good breakdown of college football, dog. Like, literally. Like, we were in that thing for about an hour. I was in the chat hard. Like, we got some upsets, too, if you want to make that money this week.
What's happening?
Ohio State will lose to Illinois this week. So,
can I tell you something before you move on?
Go ahead.
I'm telling you, your boy on fire. I'm on fire. You understand? Anybody in the chat want to tap in, man, to get these bets, man? Hey, I'm giving them out, man. Only thing I do is drop a little something in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? And I got you dig? I just want to let y'all know, man. I just took the Yankees. If y'all got your phones out, go ahead and check. I took the Yankees in the Blue Jays game on over 8. Yeah.
Year, man. I don't gamble, y'all, but if I did, I'm telling you, we'll be rich this year. But I'm calling Illinois will upset Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm taking that bet too. I'm gonna use that bet.
Yeah,
I might pull in the parlay. You heard what I say?
Oh yeah.
I'm on fire. Y'all come rock with your boy. You understand me? I got one for tomorrow. It's gonna be a nice little bet. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to get into the baseball for football here on Thursday. Y'all come rock with your boy. I'm trying to tell you, just drop something in the bucket and I got you. You dig what I'm saying?
You should do like a quick little 10-minute video, Plug, tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm really learning how to take one single bet, and I am going to study that one bet. Only thing I do, start out with $100. One single bet, study that one bet. Don't do parlays. Parlays is for suckers. You know what I'm saying? Unless when you go down and just ask yourself, it's 10 games, find you 3 locks. Find you 3 locks. If you find your 3 locks, do all 3 of them single. And then take whatever left over. Say if you got 15, 16, 25, and parlay them. If you think them 3 locks right there, take them 3 locks. If you can find 3 locks. If you can't find 3 locks, focus on one single bet.
Yep. That's how my
brother
did.
I'm going to start doing hot topics with Lady C on Thursday. And when I say hot topics, they're going to be hot.
Are you going to is Soft Rain? Y'all doing this together?
Soft Rain is welcome to join me. But I've been thinking about doing some things. But she's welcome to join me. Because it's going to be unfiltered and uncut.
Okay. Yeah, I told y'all to get together. Come on now.
Y'all don't cuss.
Come on now. Illinois is hitting this year. I told him, Ted. We talked it out. Go watch Uncle Plug's last sports video. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm talking. We went down the whole 25 AP poll, like the whole thing. And then what's old boy name? Cause I say his name wrong every time.
Belly Bands.
Belly Bands knows college football. He knows players that none of y'all don't know. I can guarantee you. He knows rosters and everything. It was a very good breakdown. Dog.
Since he was a kid. I'm talking about he been like that since 15 years old.
He said he gonna be in your
Wait,
show.
Taz, stop it.
He gonna be in your show saying
Taz,
the
get off
same. And he said, "Stop stealing the slogan," because that is Tez Down's
What's his slogan?
What she just said, unfiltered and what was it, Tez?
Unfiltered, uncut.
Yeah.
Well, Tez, I can't help it that I got some fire too. Don't hate on the sister. I got some fire too.
Are you going live on YouTube?
Ted, you just make sure if you come on my show, you show up ready. Now,
Are you going on YouTube, Facebook? What you gonna be on?
I'm gonna do it on Facebook.
Okay, you're gonna have to you want to put it in the chat what your Facebook is?
Yeah, I'll do that next time we come on. Let me finish getting my stuff together.
Okay, y'all. So y'all be looking out tomorrow for her Facebook handle, so y'all can go watch them hot takes on Thursday. That'll be super dope. Hopefully, Soft Rain and y'all get together.
Well, I'm gonna do some live. I want to be on live because I mean, I want to do something. I want to do a topic on. It needs to be on that night because it's gonna be some heavy. It's gonna be some topics that we ain't talking about. No, you ain't, Tez. You gonna act right.
So tomorrow, be looking out for that. Like I said before, go watch Uncle Plug at Uncle Plug TV. Conversation with Soft Rain. She currently got her Roof series out. So make sure y'all go catch that. Also, you can catch me here on YouTube at Souls of Thoughts doing reaction videos. And also, you can catch me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday doing No Middleman with my family here on the panel. And then Sunday, me and Classic do Sunday Serve Us. It's one out right now. You can go catch that replay from last Sunday. And then looks like our new friend, Lady C, gonna have her something popping too. So I think Facebook will be perfect too for our age range too, technically. So I think you'll do real good over there.
Norris. Every Monday we gonna get a better time frame. I had a lot to do this time, but I'm gonna try to keep that time frame between 12 and 1. I'm gonna try to see what's up with Tez and see when he going on. Me and Valley Bands will be going on around 1 o'clock. Try to be like 1 o'clock every Monday to break down the whole football week, the entire football week.
Yeah, it was real good content. It was real good. I liked it. It was real good. So, because I like hearing people talk about players and everything that's going on.
Yeah.
So, and don't forget it. And I'm calling it today. The Bengals will make the playoffs. The Bengals just made one of the biggest transactions in NFL football for themselves this year. Joe Flacco will get the Bengals to the playoffs.
I got you, Ted.
He won't win nothing in the playoffs, but he will take them just like he did Cleveland that year. Because with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, he got weapons in Cincy.
Yeah, he definitely
will go to the playoffs.
So everybody who got Jamar Chase in the fantasy, you back on again.
Yeah. A lot of these foolish people gave away a lot of their star receivers. Yeah. So but we appreciate everybody, man. Ted said the only trade between the Bengals and Browns in history. yeah. That's why it means something. I'm telling you. And they thought they actually think they were setting up. They thought they were shutting down Shador. That's why they gave him Flacco. Trust me. I guarantee you the Bengals were going for Shador. I can guarantee you that. With Pac-Man Jones history and Dion history, they were going for Shador, but they gave him Flacco. But Flacco going to do his thing out there. So we appreciate everybody, man. We shout out to everybody in the chat: Miles, Tez, LaShonda, Jen,
Mama
V. Who else we had? Classic, Tristan. Shout out to everybody who came into the chat tonight. Lynn, shout out Lynn too. Shout out everybody who's in this chat tonight. We appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all hit the like button before you log off tonight. Just exit out the comments and go hit that like button. And then also you can always share to your friends. But again, we appreciate everybody, man. And we out. What's good, my Souls of Thought family? It's your boy Norris, and I want to tell you before you leave this video today, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't already, make sure you leave a comment, hit the like button, share this content, and make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And as I leave every video, God loves you, which is most importantly, I love you. You're beautiful, and your boy's out. Let go.
Yeah.